Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back to Me vs Ark. My name's Daniel, and we have one little mission today, and that is... Oh, rain stopped. That's so good. It's been raining all night. Yeah, we've got one little mission to do today, and that is move. I'm going to start by apologising, though. I have literally spent the entire week off with COVID at the time of recording this, so I'm a little bit tired, and I may end up coughing and spluttering and everything else. It's not been great this week, but we shall persevere anyway. So what I've got is a little train of all the dinosaurs I've got left here. I've got the baryonyx purposely just following me, so if I do need to run back for whatever reason, then some firepower here. Everybody's on neutral, apart from the two at the back here, the Fiomia and the Moshops. I mean, Moshops are useless anyway. If you ask them to attack, they'll run away, so having it on passive, you might just ignore the fact that we're under attack. But this should be pretty easy. It's just going to be a little long journey. But yes, apart from all that, I've moved all of the small creatures on the back of a Pteranodon. That took forever. That was most of last Sunday's recording. Well, no, most recording, but most Sunday's time was just moving a single dodo or a pego on the back of a Pteranodon. Yeah, that was fun. A little bit repetitive at the end. I've just had a wander around whilst I was waiting for the sun to come up, and I'm pretty sure there isn't going to be that much hassle on the way around. It's just making sure everybody keeps up. Part of the reason why I need to do this today is I didn't want to do this off camera. This is one of those sort of rites of passage, if you like. You have to almost eventually, at some point, you will have to move base when you start dealing with bigger dinosaurs, or you're just literally just going to run out of resources that are nearby. Things like that. You will almost certainly at some point in your time of playing Ark need to move from a small little base like we've done there, upgrade it in some way, shape or form, or move to a different part of the island to get the resources that you need. One of those big resources I need right now that I don't have on this island is crystal. Some of the off-camera stuff that I did do last week enabled me to actually make that a little bit easier. If you may notice at the bottom I've got some upgraded tools now as well, which is also great. I'm not sure whether you'll remember, but a few episodes back I may or may not have said that there was a somewhere up that way behind that waterfall. If you follow that waterfall up, it goes to a second waterfall. It's about... oh, there it is. You just about see it. Up on that level, sort of, you go from that waterfall and go sort of in a diagonal to the left. There's like a little it's almost like a clearing. There's a loot drop that comes down over there, and near that loot drop that comes down in the rocks that come over there. There was a Alpha Carno, and I was on the back of a Pteranodon. It may have been something I did off camera, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I dealt with that. I went over there with the baryonyx, just exploring, just doing some stuff. Yeah, as a reward for taking out that alpha, I got the improved crossbow that's there, the improved pickaxe. Don't have anything else on me that was improved, but there was a piece of armour as well. Great, you can have that. 'Cause much better. There's still a load of stuff over by the over in the other house, but it's all stuff that I just don't need to bring over. I don't need 25 campfires and about the same in sleeping bags. They can just sit there for a minute. I think I'm up to about 8 or 9 Fiomia saddles. Bearing in mind I have one. Don't need the other 8. Pretty sure those trikes are going to get stuck in a minute. Good. Last quick check. Should nothing's come over that shouldn't be here. Should be okay. You stay there. I saw you, sneaky little things. I lost a giant frog to one of those, well, to a pack of those back in the day. It was not fun. I just put the best saddle I could possibly, well, best that I had for them onto the back of it and went, oh yeah, it says on the Dodo decks they're really good at getting biotoxin, sent it off to a school of them, and don't know what happened, but it just got, well, I got shocked and eventually died. They're obviously not immune to the shock, which I didn't realise at the time. To home sweet home. Catch you all up in a second. Park you just like that. I got to go down the entire line and ask them all to stop. There's the other trike. Oh, you are now really heavy because you have to be the lowest level one as well. the only trouble with taking lots of things at once. You can't necessarily keep them all under check. I could have made it maybe that I put this one in front of the high level one, but it's not really that important. Obviously we got him over here, her over here. Okay, so now everybody's here. Future me's got to worry about offloading everybody and putting all the resources in the right place. But that's a future me problem. Yeah. Beetle Bufo. What's the name of the frog? Or the species of frog that I lost earlier. When I was talking about the jellyfish. So, new things. We have a new scorpion, who is actually a higher level than the one we had to start off with. Got a 150 mo shops. Yep, couldn't resist leaving that laying around, so we stole that. And giant eagle. We are definitely going to go and get a better version of this. Maybe even today if I'm up for it. Flat. Don't think. Oh, there's somebody else inside that we can see as well. So, what I've done so far, attach water up from the bottom. This is going to be the kitchen. Need to get high enough level before we can attach the industrial cooker up in here. Industrial grill, I think I'm going to put over here. Should just fit. Combination of fridges, and these are all probably going to stay here now. Which I need to transfer some stuff through. For the moment, obviously I haven't fully completed everything in here, but for the moment I've got all the little guys in here. And obviously nice solid walls so that nothing can eat them. Go in here and see our new raptor friends. I can't remember, I think it was about a 120 sort of girl. Happened to bring a friend at the same time as trying to tame them, so we now got a pair of raptors. A pair of female raptors. Just need to find them a male and then they're all good. Little setup over here, we've got obviously furnace, smithy table, and this thing. Yeah, that was a lot of resources for that. But this is where everything we need to make is going to be soon. There's industrial grill, industrial grinder. That is going to be an absolute monster of a machine to put the resources up with the situation that we've got at the moment. But we are going to remedy that as soon as we possibly can. Fridge. And the generator with all the cables that go with it as well. There's so many more things that are going to be coming out of there. Just general storage for the moment. I'm going to take it all the way down to where the dung beetle is. Our dung beetle friend is actually on wander. When you put a dung beetle on wander and add poo into his inventory, over a period of time he'll turn that, or they will turn that into fertilizer, and as a little byproduct you get oil. Which is why when I go for my next building, I'm going to have probably about 7, 8, 10 of them. By the time I get probably about a 130 dung beetle or above, we'll just bring it home with us. this area up here, I'm going to set up for... Won't have enough space. I'm going to set it up for the trophies. Trophies for the boss fights. So I need to do 3 preserving bins along probably one side with a cryo fridge in between. The other side I'll probably do just the alpha and leave a bit of space tucked in there for coming up here. So it's out of the way. I may wall this off. I'm not sure yet. So I'm not sure what the grinder's going to do when it goes into that space. And then in here, I'm going to fill this up with as many bookshelves as we can. I might put a second floor in. Because I've got space up here already, and I was going to put my bed up here. But I haven't done that yet. I thought I'd done that. Actually, I thought I'd finished as well. So yeah, that took the remainder of Saturday of last week, and then most of Sunday, just to finish that off. What they call them here? Yes. Picking up dodo eggs. Where's we going? Exciting. Exciting. I did a second run to get the second trophy that we needed, which is where I then got the scorpion. Not sure if you knew about the shark teeth. That's the Carno trophy I got from taking that out 'cause it's an alpha. At some point, oh yeah, when I was on the second run back, I think that was a Spino. I was going to do the second run for the artifact. Took that out. I think it was only like level 10, so it wasn't really exciting, really. Little water pipes going around the outside. And this chunk here, or the space here, is going to be my greenhouse. I've not quite got all the resources for it yet. One of the major ones that I'm struggling with is crystal. So, I think what I'm going to do, find a Pteranodon. Do you have it? Great. Because we need trank arrows, sorry, trank darts. Don't need any of that on me. Take that with us. You still have some meat on you. Because you're never going to need that. If you need any. Basically 4.5 weight per point of stat point you put in there. Okay, so we're going to fly up to where I need to in a second, but there's one thing I want to do because it's been bugging me for a little while. Just outside our base. What's this? I know at some point I'm going to just accidentally walk into that. Because I've been building over here as well. That is going to be another massive project. This isn't even started yet as far as I'm concerned. Last time I built this part of my build, this tree wasn't there. I think this tree wasn't there. Possibly. I think I've built it basically down to here somewhere before wandering through this way, clearing out most of this. I know that the corner where I had the carnivores basically was tucked up in here somewhere, because you could see this hill if you looked hard enough through the trees. Yeah, it was big. Down this far somewhere. Somewhere is another collectible. It's one of those things you shouldn't be able to miss because it's a giant archway. Of course, everything looks like the ruined stone. Maybe it's a bit further down. Whilst we're doing this, I may as well go and grab a couple more. So very nearly grab. Oh yeah, this is the trap that I made for the baryonyx when I tamed it. I had had a trap set up in my base before I restarted, and I only ever used it once. So that trap will probably just sit there, and I'll never use it again. Oh no, pegos. We don't want pegos. Giving up. Great, well, no, we're not coming through there. Always struggled to find these ones. I think there's 3 along this ridge. There's another one tucked in, similar to that one was. Just in there, look. Last one is actually on the ridge. Some of the trees. Okay, maybe I'll just come back to that one. Got still a couple more that I know exactly where they are. I always feel like there's one here. I'm either right. Or wrong. I always come up here and I check, and then I remember that there isn't one. The reason that I remember climbing up and down there is because that's one of the spots that does generate beehives. There is one on that there. So it was around here where I actually killed that Carno I was talking about earlier, the Alpha. When I first saw it, it was up around that big rock. It's a loot drop that comes down over there. Speaking of Carno, what level are you? 16. You know when you see something and go, oh, there's Therizina over there, I'll just ignore that, and then you run towards the thing. You are pretty. You're on a high enough level. No, there's another Carno. Chance you can go back out in the open, because if you're really low level I'll take you out, but if you're super duper awesome, which I'm not expecting you to ever be, 90, it's still not good enough. It's close, it's just not close enough. Okay, let's go for a really, really, really long flight on our Pteranodon. So, didn't really expect that many levels. This isn't going to bug me at all. Hang on, just dumped out the front of them. Extremely close to leveling. I've got 3 levels. Okay. I'm going to basically take each of these up to about 300 in the end. It's going to be a little bit excessive on some of that. Some of this stuff. Yeah. I don't find it. Hello. No. Didn't think it was that close. Just for people that don't know, that is a T-Rex saddle. It's basically saying at level 74 you should be able to tame T-Rexes. Okay, that is possibly something that we can do soon. I really need that. Actually, I don't really need that yet, but if we get that ahead of time, then I can start making a load before I finish all the storage stuff. The next thing I actually want after that is probably scuba gear. I can't actually finish building the house until I've got access to that. And that. The rest of those few levels, then just it doesn't necessarily matter after that. And of course it's going to be night time, which is definitely the worst time for me to go flying. We can definitely afford to lose a little bit. Actually, I don't need those either. Need that for the thing. Need that for the thing. Probably need that for the thing. Need that. So nice to fly. So yeah, the easiest way to get your eagle, which is basically the main flyer that people will use, and once you can get to that point, you need to take a Pteranodon first. The reason that you need to do that is it's to do with the sort of the hitbox, if you like, of the Pteranodon. The Pteranodon can go through spaces like that, whereas an eagle can't. So you can set up a trap using pillars in very, very specific ways that the Pteranodon can go through, but the eagle can't. Which is exactly what I've done up the top there, where we took the saber-tooth on the episode 2. I actually sort of made my own version of a trap that, as it stands, isn't fully completed, but it's functional at the moment for what we need to do. The only problem that we have is this isn't possible to take out that raptor if it comes over here. This isn't possible to take out anything. This is not a fighter, it's just a distraction. Does certainly make getting around a lot faster. I have just noticed something, and that I don't have any food. It's probably a good job that I've got campfire up there still. just nice and safe for a minute so I can talk. So what I've got is, I realised I did when I was making it, is I actually made it the wrong way. I started off by putting the pillars up this way, and then all the windows were only outside, and then realised I need to fly through this door, and I was going to basically fly into some windows. So I've had to just modify it slightly, but there's certain dinosaurs that are up here, that spawn up here regularly, that you can use this trap for. When I eventually make them, I'm going to put 2 giant hatch frames in the roof with doors on. So you can use this to catch flyers. So you can get an eagle to follow you through the doorway. The Pteranodon can then fly through those gaps at the top there. Or you can drop things from the top. So you can use a eagle to pick up, say, a raptor or a saber-tooth. You can drop those through the top, provided the door's closed. They can't then get out. Or you can use the Pteranodon to do the same thing. You can fly in, land the other side of here, and the raptor or saber-tooth will think that you're still a viable target. You can then get off your Pteranodon, run all the way around the outside and shut the door quickly, and then, in theory, you should be able to trap it. But if you don't put these doorways down the bottom here, raptor can walk through that space, which is why they're there. It might be that I need to actually put a second layer in there, because Carnos can step over. Well, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. I seem to think that Carnos could go over 2 for some reason. It might be Allosaurus's or something like that. Definitely a T-Rex, but it won't be able to go through those bars, so I won't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, you could, in theory, use this to trap a T-Rex as well. You could lure it in through the doorway, land your Pteranodon the other side. And we'll probably end up using this when we need to go and get a Tyrannus. That is not something I'm looking forward to. That is the most stressful thing in the whole of Ark. You take fighting the bosses, and just getting Tyrannus is... yeah. If you want to hear a man scream in frustration, that's the video to watch. Because if I'm going to lose my cool at any point, it's going to be me. I'll just show you whilst waiting for sun up. So basically, you've got an eagle. I don't know if we can get that yet. Can't see because there's a Pteranodon head in the way. That red, that is the super rare drop. I would almost be tempted to go and try and get it. But I'm not sure if we're high enough level to actually get it, even if we do get it. Is it too up? I have a feeling this is going to be cold. Is that on the side of the volcano? No, it's always a good shout to land. the side of the volcano. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. I'm going to get absolutely swarmed by all sorts of stuff. So, to my question is... Get it! You're never going to be able to fly because that is another 20 pounds. Nice. Nice. Not one of the saddles I want, but beggars definitely cannot be choosers. Where are we actually on the map? This has got to be the side of the volcano. Didn't realise red spawns came down here. I now need to get back. Please tell me that that was just the pteranodon making a weird noise and not a saber-tooth. This is not a good place to come down. This will be fine for a few seconds. So we are now in the frozen part between us and where we need to be. That is something. It's the eagle. What level are you? 10. That is not an eagle. Okay, add your levels together and we'll be at the same level of the one I've already got. Okay, keep adding. Nope. Okay, so back to what I was actually coming up here to do. I'll show you how the trap works when I can work out exactly where we are. This is part of the reason why I want to upgrade the Pteranodon to an eagle. The eagles have got generally a much better weight capacity, much better stamina reduction with them, although the even a really low level one that I've got, the stamina is almost twice as much. Up here, just because that's far more weight than we need. And then cook you. So for demonstration purposes, I'm flying around, I've picked up a eagle, it's now chasing behind me, basically trying to bite or grab me as I'm going through. What you basically do, line yourself up on the door and it should literally be at your heels. Go straight through that. The eagle will try and get through that gap, but it won't be able to, and you can run round, shut the door, and as soon as you've done that, you've got it trapped, it can't get out of there. But you need to use your long neck with trank arrows, or trank darts, sorry. Which is why we've obviously made sure we got them. You can do it with a crossbow, but the chances of killing a eagle, one of the Argentavas, with a crossbow is so high it's not worth the risk, especially if you spent like a couple of hours looking for a 145, a 150, and doing it with the trank darts. There is pretty much zero risk. Sorry, what is 130 stego? Interesting. Now, I'd like to think that the 3 stegos there would absolutely obliterate that T-Rex. There it is. It's tempting. That is very, very tempting. Just means that there is a very long walk back with one of the slowest dinosaurs in the game. Level 40 looks like the highest level eagle there. That is not an eagle. Are we cold or are we freezing? Oh, yeah. We are freezing over here. just one too many. That's part of the reason why I've not bothered to increase food and water. I'm pretty sure one piece of meat does 20 food. So you can literally go from starving, eat 5, and then that's it. You know exactly how many you need. You could improve the food and water stat, so that you don't have to worry about it so much, but... back here in a minute anyway, so... I should have done this white leather armour with me as well. Have you seen it? Yes. Pretty sure I've seen you as well. Should have stayed where I was. That's better. It's not great, but that is better. I would almost accept taming that. Excuse me. I find that very rude, sneaking up on top of me. Can we lure you into a condo? Can we sit somewhere where you're not going to try and get me? Let's get up to the volcano. Because that is one of the places that eagles spawn all the time. He says there's absolutely no eagles there. that is going to die. I think. Yeah. If it doesn't die, then it's going to be very upset afterwards. One's hen. That is going to happen. Unless... Oh, right one after me now. Provided we've got enough stamina. Your just normal speed without sprinting, with the eagle behind you, should just about keep the nose of the eagle. Sprint at any point, it'll just lose interest eventually. When we get... might not have enough stamina to get all the way over there, so we might have to let it get bored like that so we can land and get some more stamina. Just keep an eye on it. That's another thing you can do just to keep it focused on you, is just basically stop. Let it attack you just that once and it will refocus its aggro on you. Excuse me. Come back here. You're supposed to be attacking. Thank you, and now I don't have any stamina. you're coming in my direction. Great. Why are you scared of me? Don't pray, eat me. It's not hitting very hard. Not sure how much I like that. The Pteranodon's hitting harder than that. Pteranodons don't hit hard. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Look. Come on. Oh, the game's out to get me today. We're gonna need to land in a minute with 2 T-Rexes near us. That's an eagle trying to attack us. See, there was a scorpion here at some point. We would keep flying in the same direction, that's great. Come on. Come on. That's it. Asking for a whole lot, just... might just be able to do this if the eagle's going to fully focus. Of course you would. Stop being silly. So close. And that is as close a good example as I can get. You can have some of this before you die. Now, before you do anything else, make sure that you're passive. Because if you get too close to this and the eagle attacks you, then the Pteranodon can attack you. Attack the, the eagle. To avoid wasting all the ammo, you want to sort of shoot, wait a couple of seconds, not miss. Give it a few seconds to let the drugs sort of kick in. Eventually, the trank darts, it will eventually go to sleep. So, you can do one or two things at this point. You can either put food on it straight away, and it will initially start to tame up. Or most people, and on the official servers, if you haven't got kibble and things like that, you can actually let the eagle starve down a little bit, and then either put prime meat on there or the kibble, and it will just almost instant tame at that point. We shouldn't have to worry about that too much. You just sit here and just let it basically weight is so low. Yeah, the torpor will slowly start to go down. We probably won't need it because of the way the taming settings are at the moment, but if you get a 145 or 150, sort of, you're going to need to wait just a little while. You probably want to wait until maybe the torpor's down to like 2,000. Would have given it enough time for the food to drop down considerably. Go out from here. You can literally go out and take out one of the let's see what's actually around. So pretty sure they'll give you at least some prime meat. The T-Rexes will, if there was one around. Raptors don't. That arrow is an alpha buff. Are you telling me there is an alpha raptor down there? Where is it? That will absolutely destroy us if we go down there. Anyway, oh yeah, there's definitely an alpha around. There. Yeah, nice. Alpha Raptor, that is going to absolutely... Ooh. Oh, now he's in trouble. Money's still on the Alpha Raptor though. I think it's going to be maybe a little bit tight, but I'm pretty sure those 3 Kentros are dead. Although there is a 140. Put it this way, if they kill that Alpha Raptor, I'm going down there. But unless they kill that. Yeah. It's not even bloody, not even mildly damaged by the looks of things. Nope, not going down there. That means you've had your first feed. Do you have stuff on you? You don't have anything on you. You can actually make the Argent saddle on you. Do I have means to get that? Possibly. with fibre. A couple of turtles over on the beach that might be able to get the keratin. So yeah, pre-tame 528 weight. So 2.5 times more weight capacity before it's even been levelled. And then they get weight reduction on stone, metal, crystal, obsidian. And then they also get it on the metal ingots and the scrap metal ingots as well, I believe. I don't think they get it on scrap metal. For some reason. I think it's like 50% reduction, so you can carry twice as much. It's insane. Just go for a little fly somewhere, find a metal node, take the whole thing out, and it's just like nothing on the weight bar. What I normally do with at least one of my eagles is I just basically dump all of my stats into weight. Once it's up to about 2,000 or so weight, and then that's just my carrying eagle. One I'm actually working with, I might take up to like 2,500 weight. That's normally after a little bit of breeding as well. But it all really depends on what happens. So, because it's on the screen, it's actually taking a little bit longer. You can actually see the taming effectiveness is obviously quite high, but it's got plus 54 levels, and that will basically randomly distribute itself across the eagle. The hope in this point is that it goes health, stamina, weight, and melee. If it did it like that, that would be great. Anything that it puts into food is almost wasted. Anything that goes into oxygen is almost is wasted. Excuse me. And as well. So you got a bit more health, a bit more stamina, a bit more oxygen. Nearly doubled your melee damage though. Actually, you got 200 into melee damage. That's not bad. It's not that bad. If you hit hard enough, we might not need to do much with the damage side of things. The main reason why oxygen is actually a waste is you can't use them underwater. So they don't need to have a oxygen stat. You're going to stop. Just trying to get you out of there. He's going to. Just want a turtle. see any. So I think what we'll do is we'll fly back with the eagle behind. What level are you? Doesn't matter. This is going to take forever. 150 is what we're looking for. Nope. Let's just get the eagle out of here. Basically take out every turtle and everything that gives off chitin or keratin between now and home. Better get a saddle on it by the time we get it. I knew I was going to do that. Forgot the saddle, didn't I? Try to bite. fish out recently. I don't think I've ever seen them as big as they have been. Shops. That's the time. I'll harvest it. That little sort of bluey green glow that's around the eagle. They if they eat a corpse, they get like a health buff. But not only replenish what they've actually and obviously lost with the course of the fight, but it lasts a little bit longer as well. Please just land somewhere that's not miles away. Just gonna try it with the... Yeah, I probably should have made the pick before. 210. So close. Leo, it's in a single try to buy either. So we're finishing this at home. Nearly home. Good if we were nearly home and then the song came up at the same time, because that really helped. I'm pretty sure when we were here before there was rapids. Lost a bit of stamina and we should be able to get to the just And this is the reason why you don't sprint. Let's go back and find out where the eagle is, whether it got stuck. Gonna get attacked on the way through. Got stuck on a tree. So fast, it then went into stasis mode. Just sat there. Yeah, it's not going to get through there as well. There's a ring. It's basically a double loot drop. And this is why we stopped having a look, because you can find things you actually